woo, Badlands. Woo, 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 Badlands. Woo, 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 Badlands. It's the Bennington Show, Monday, November the something. I'm Ron Bennington. There's Gail Bennington.
Yo.
I'm Ron Bennington. Chris, do we have something scheduled tonight?
We have our Thanksgiving, the Bennington family Thanksgiving.
Bennington, with a T.
Miss Bennington.
Today, we're kind of taking, a little time to put together that show. So we thought we'd have some special guests on this show today to carry us through. What about Rich Voss, Bonnie McFarlane, Robert Kelly, and our buddy Shuley from the Howard Stern Show.
Woo!
And a little something called Comedy 101. Let's also, because we got to get Comedy 101 played.
Yes.
That's all that's fucking matters with the New York Comedy Festival, whoever made the fucking deal with them. So maybe they'll be happy. And then also we have a couple other guests. Does the name Phil Collins mean anything to anyone? Phil Collins.
Yes.
Mr. Philip Collins.
Phil Collins is people.
And then if you like Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young, well, we got one of them. If you're a big fan of that band, you're going to be 1/4 happy today. David Crosby.
Yeah.
Now, I know that you love David Crosby.
I do love David Crosby.
My problem is I love Graham Nash, and he and David are fighting.
I'm not going to choose between the two of them. I'm going to enjoy them both together, separately, however I can get them.
I agree with you, but if I got a call from Graham that said, I want you to take him out.
Really?
I got to do what Graham needs.
Hashtag Team Crosby, I guess.
Love my Graham. Yeah, maybe you could try to kick the knife out of my hand. We'll see if that comes up.
Watch out, Crosby!
So, Comedy 101, you remember that show? We started that a year ago this very day, at least in terms of the Thanksgiving party.
That is true.
That we're doing tonight. And then, look what we'll be doing the Thanksgiving show tonight, which I hope is going to be great. Chris, how do you feel about it?
I feel really good.
Yeah.
I'm filled with excitement.
How did you guys feel about this Comedy 101? Do you think there was a slide with it? Because I know I had a cold that night.
I think it was a fantastic show. And despite the fact that you were ill, Comedy 101 was your medicine.
Was it?
Yeah.
Because I'm still sick after all this time.
Yeah, but it took care of you for the show itself.
Yeah. Why do my colds last so long? Do you think it's because I smoke through them?
It could be that you continue.
I hope that's not the reason.
I think it is.
I think it breaks up my cough a little bit.
That's how I always felt.
Rich Voss, Bonnie McFarlane, Robert Kelly, Shuley. And I give Shuley all the credit in the world. He's such a funny guy, and he's actually one of our smoke buddies that we hang out front with. But Shuley has to walk in with these three that have worked together before and know each other so well. And, man, he hit the long ball.
Yeah, he was fantastic. And, was like sniping in with those like really great comments. He was super funny.
So that's coming up a little later on the show. But what are we going to start off with, Chris?
With Mr. David Crosby.
The movie, not the movie, the album, Lighthouse.
Yeah, it's beautiful. His new album is fantastic, and you can check it out. It's available in stores and online, and you can go to davidcrosby.com for tour dates.
It's ethereal, this album.
It really is. It's ethereal. It's haunting. It's dreamy.
Now, coming up a little later on in the show, Big Phil Collins.
Yeah.
Big Phil. That's how he wants to be called. He's got a book out called Not Dead Yet, the memoir. And you know what I said to him in this interview? I go, you're not dead yet because Graham Nash hasn't wished you dead.
Just seems like Graham Nash's hit list is pretty intense.
Badlands! Badlands! You know, wouldn't it have been a little smarter for you to start the show with some David Crosby or Phil Collins?
It would have been much more intelligent.
Yeah. Instead of Badlands by a guy who's not doing the show?
Weird.
It's an underproduced program. We call it The Bennington Show. By the way, Trump Cuck is getting more and more famous every day.
I love it. It feels good.
Yeah.
You know? It feels good to be tied in with our president.
Trump
Elect.
Cuck.
He's not our president yet.
President-elect as his
Trump
cuck.
Cuck.
The Trump cuck.
Trump Cuck. Trump Cuck.
Trump Cuck.
Trump Cuck. Trump Cuck. Trump Cuck.
Badlands! Hey, let's stop fooling around here. We've got a great show for you. David Crosby, Phil Collins, Bonnie McFarlane, Rich Voss, Bobby Kelly, and Shuley. You get all that when we go over and do the Thanksgiving show, because we're going to spend our Thanksgiving with you as well. Why? Love. It's purely love.
Love, Kelly.
A love between a show and a listener. That's why we do it.
A forbidden love, perhaps.
Oh, taboo.
Like taboo.
Oh.
What?
It's disgusting the way you said it.
I think he was talking about pedophilia.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's try to move ahead, please. Mr. David Crosby.
David Crosby is in studio with us. David's new album, Lighthouse, is available now in stores and online. The Lighthouse tour begins November 18th at Atlanta Symphony Hall in Atlanta, Georgia. Go to davidcrosby.com for tickets and all tour dates. Congratulations on this new album. It's so beautiful. It's
You like it?
I do. I really, really love it.
Believe me, I'm happy about that. Trust me.
I'm glad to hear it. So this is 2 albums back to back. You know, this is very soon after your last album. Was it easier to write these songs after coming off of your previous album?
Well, I sort of cheated. See, the Cross album I wrote with my son, James Raymond, who's an incredibly good writer, and he produced it. And it's a full band kind of record. This is Michael League producing and very acoustic and quite different. And I've now got 2 paths to go on, you know, where I can create the stuff and then record. And it's working for me. James and I already have another record.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, it's in my computer.
Wow, that's incredible. Now, are you, is it similar to this one? Because this one's very...
No, it's not similar to this at all. That's one of the best things about it. Because this one's very acoustic. There aren't even any drums on it.
Yeah.
The one that I made with James Cross and this next one, which I think is going to be called Sky Trails, is very much a full band record. There's one acoustic, just him playing piano and me singing. That's a Joni Mitchell song. But the whole entire rest of the thing is full band and tilted toward jazz. You know, I like denser chords and more intricate stuff.
Now, where do you think this burst of creativity comes? This is three albums, maybe in rapid succession.
I wish I had a funny answer. But, it's the Twinkies. But I don't really. I can only say I think it's that I'm happy. I am very happy. My family is working, and I love them, and I'm very happy there. And the songs are coming to me. And I think, it's the only thing I can assign it to is that I'm feeling very clear and very happy in my life. And it's not hard for me to focus and say, okay, this is what's important. And that's a crucial thing in your life. If you want to be happy, you need to spend time trying to value the various options that are open to you and say, the real value's here. And it makes a huge difference in how your life goes. And that's been very easy for me to do.
And that's something that you didn't necessarily have when you were young, or is this something that...
It's not something I had when I was young, and it's not something I most assuredly had when I was a doper.
Right.
You don't have any focus then.
Right.
But I got past that, and now I'm here. And as you go through life, you get older, and you have less time, and time becomes more and more precious to you. Every minute becomes hugely valuable. So you really need to figure out how you're going to spend it.
I think it's, the thing that you brought up about dope is like originally people like, oh, this opens up my creativity. But no matter who you are, a wall will suddenly come up.
That is the truth.
And it takes a while, even after getting sober, for that thing to open. A lot of people, when they're getting sober, they're like, hey, I've been doing this. I'm doing everything. You're like, you just got to keep giving it time.
Listen closely, folks. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
And how much time would you say you have to have between that? Because after that, there's got to be also a healing process.
Yeah,
right.
That
for me, it took a year in prison. That's what it took. I don't regret that at all. It gave me the rest of my life. I'm totally fine with that. Then I spent 14 years going to meetings, and that helps. And it depends on how badly you want to be alive, and it depends on how badly you want to do your job. I love my job, and believe me, if you had my life, you would want to have more.
Sure. Well, I love that you even used the metaphor of like songs are coming to you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's not like you can just sit and create them by following some kind of a workbook. You have to be open for those songs to come in.
You totally do, and you can't be all fogged up, and you can't be being lazy. Mm-hmm. You can't just expect them to drop in your lap. The muse may stop by your house,
right?
But you got to get the windows open and the doors open, and in my case, you have to collect all the remaining brain cells in one room. That's you have to pay attention, and you have to care enough to work at it, and I do.
Well, you've also, one of the amazing things about your life, you've also known some of the greatest songwriters of all time and can count them as friends. And does everybody write a little differently? Does all those songwriters have a different way of doing it?
Absolutely. The people that I really respect, Joni Mitchell, Bob Dylan, have really totally different work ethics and totally different ways of going about it. Paul Simon, Randy Newman, Mark Cohen, Sean Colvin, Paul McCartney. There are a lot of people whose writing I love, but they all have slightly different ways of going about it. There's a common factor. They all take it seriously. The really good ones, they know they've been given a gift, and they work at it. It's not something you get for free.
It always seems to me to be somewhat of a spiritual event that takes place as well. The song show. Yeah.
I think that's how if you step back from it and look at it, what's the high ground here? It is.
Yeah. And that's why I even try to figure out how is like Dylan is the perfect example of how did that happen? How did one guy just have all those songs?
Old weird Bob. I just love him, man. Yeah. I can't help it. I love him. And there's a good lesson. Bob Dylan would get up in the morning and sit down at the typewriter and work at it. He did not take it for granted. He did not party. He did not, he wasn't stupid about it. He said, oh, right, I can rap some lyrics here. And he did, and he does. And I think the thing to take away from it is, yes, he was given a massive talent, but he took it seriously. He didn't take it for granted. He said, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And he paid attention. And I learned from that. The same true for Joni.
Now, in Lighthouse, because the music is so pared back, it's just this clean guitar, you're kind of stacked up vocals and the harmonies. It puts a lot of emphasis on the lyrics. Like the lyrics kind of shine through in it. How do you think that you have evolved specifically as a lyricist? Like, do you approach it differently now?
How do I approach it? There are a couple of tricks. Read a lot. Be a person who loves words. But Joni taught me one of the most important things. I was talking with her and I said something and she said, write that down. And I said, what? She said, write it down. Write what down? The thing you just said, dummy. You just said something really good. And I, what? She said, look, you say things that are better than most people can write, and you don't remember them. If you don't write it down, it didn't happen. So write it the hell down. And I took that very much to heart. It's absolutely the truth. And now I have a computer full of scraps. And I look at them and I go, that's really not a bad phrase. Maybe if you, and bam, I'm off and running. It happens over and over again. Two completely separate things. You say, wow, those are actually related. Mm-hmm. I'm telling the same thing twice. Wait a minute, man, it's the first verse and the second verse. You do have to work at it. Nobody gets it for free. The people who've really contributed to the world, the Paul Simons of this world, they work at it. They take it seriously. You can't tell me he doesn't know he's good. He does.
Yeah.
He knows he's been given a gift. So I think that's crucial to it. I don't think you can take it for granted, and I don't think you can be lazy about it.
How fortunate, though, to be a young man and have Joni in your life, because she's a muse, an artist, and a teacher for you.
Yeah, she turned me on to most of what I know about tunings. She's much better at it than I am. She and Michael Hedges, who's probably the best acoustic guitar player of the last 100 years, taught me more about tunings than everybody else put together. And, it can be a little daunting because we were going together, mm-hmm. and I'd write something like Guinevere, and I'd think, wow, I just did it. And she'd come home and sing 3 like that, and I'd go, okay. But the truth is, it's not a foot race. They're all different. But I did learn a lot from her. I learned a lot from Stills. I learned a lot from Neil. I've been around a lot of really good writers.
Yeah, amazing writers. You've been around the greatest artists of your generation, and it was a very celebrated generation. I mean, there was amazing amount of music that was coming out at that time.
I agree. I have been very fortunate that way.
And also, I think a lesson that here you are, like, still singing new music in public. There was always the thing of, this is nostalgia and it's just about before. But I don't think that that's necessarily true.
I think that people get stuck, particularly if they have hits. Oh, wow, man, I just made $500,000. And they try to do that again. Well, you can't do anything again. You can do something similar. But if you don't try to do that, if you try to move forward and write new, then the door's open for the really good stuff to happen. And I can't say strongly enough how crucial to the whole process having a song that makes you feel something is. Very often, man, nowadays, it's just really shallow stuff. It's all surface and no content, and that just doesn't cut it for me.
Yeah, and that noise happens, and we forget we got to go looking for gold all the time. Yeah. As a fan of music, you just got to keep searching.
Yeah, I do though, and one of the things I do is I've let it be known on Twitter, that if you have something you think is really great, a song or a band or something, I'll listen to it. I'm a little bit cruel because my standards are very high.
Sure.
If you send me junk, I'll say, gee, that's kind of junk. I try not to be mean about it, but I've found stuff by doing that. I've had people send me something where there's genuine value there. I've actually found a couple of people that floored me totally. Real talent. And that's also a worthwhile thing to do.
Now, we're constantly in this conversation about what is the perfect song. What are the elements that make up the perfect song? To you, what would you say is the perfect song?
Song that makes you feel something. When I listen to Eleanor Rigby, I say, wow, what a brave son of a bitch that guy is. Nobody else would have taken on writing about those people. It moves me emotionally. When I listen to a great song, dozens of Joni Mitchell songs, they just cream me emotionally. They're so close to the heart, and she's such a good poet, and she makes you feel it. She's such a great singer. That's what I want. It's not a particular genre. It's not a particular way of doing the music. It doesn't make you feel something. I think that's our job. I think part of our job is just to make you boogie. Mm-hmm. Part of our job is to take on these emotional voyages. And every once in a while, you can't overdo it. Neil, pay attention. You can be the town crier. You can be the, hey, it's 11:30 and all's well, or hey, it's 11:30 and there's a guy with a yellow head who's going to cream us. It's not that difficult to figure it out. And that part of our job, Ohio, long time gone. For what it's worth, we've done that part of our job.
And it's all been amazing. Thank you so much, and congratulations. And Blake, I think it's so cool to see you being this creative, this deep into your career. It's the best.
I'm so grateful, man. Believe me. And invite me back and we'll talk about it some more.
Anytime.
Okay.
David Crosby's new album, Lighthouse, is available now in stores and online. The Lighthouse tour begins November 18th at the Atlanta Symphony Hall in Atlanta, Georgia. Go to davidcrosby.com for tickets and all tour dates. Thank you so much.
Thanks for the help.
Bow, bow. Batman. 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 All right, it's the Bennington Show. We can turn any song into the Batman theme.
Mm-hmm. Name a song.
Name a song. I'm going to pick Freebird. Ready? Freebird, Batman, Freebird. All right. So anyway, the point is this. You just heard Mr. David Crosby on the show. Coming up a little later, Comedy 101, which we played for the New York Comedy Festival of Friends. And what a festival that was.
It really was. It was a fantastic festival.
People were running around saying, I'm so happy to be at the festival. See you at the festival. Oh my God, I've been laughing so much because I'm at the festival.
It was a simpler time, too.
Yeah. Oh, it was
joyous
a simpler time. Yeah. Those were our salad days. And we sat young, fresh, looking at the morning dew and saying, that's us there.
Delicious.
What?
Like dew. Dew's good.
Wait,
no one likes
what?
the dew.
Why
That's
not?
Earth sweat. It's
this
Earth
is
sweat.
like a little woodland creature? Like, what are you talking about?
He's foraging.
Delicious?
Delicious dew.
I don't know why you said that.
Because dew is good. That's
you
why,
can't
Gail,
say
you
something.
know
I
that.
think we're all tired. Okay. So coming up in just a little bit, it's Rich Voss, Bonnie McFarlane, Robert Kelly, our buddy Shuley, all part of Comedy 101, which we did at the New York Overground.
No,
What?
wrong.
What's that?
It's the Village Underground.
Under.
I know I was at the wrong place. But we'll start this off with a person I like to call Philip Collins. Now, Phil was, if I said to you, he was a drummer
Yes.
for a big band, and then later became a front man for himself, who would you say?
Phil Collins.
Dave Grohl.
Oh.
Everybody thinks it all started with Dave Grohl. But Phil Collins in like 1973 was like Dave Grohl in 1993. They're like, oh, there's the front guy, and then there's some guy behind him bashing on the drums. Hey, he's a pretty good drummer. The drummer turned out to be a great musician in both cases. Now, who was the first person who did that?
Philip Collins.
Ringo Starr. Just years before.
We're not doing
Who
well on
also
this quiz.
became a solo star after being a drummer for a big band. And each one of them had a lead singer who died except for Genesis. So there's
weird.
another common thing.
That's strange. Except for that one part that isn't strange.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I think
one part's normal.
I let that part go by though.
Good. Let it go by. Now, Philip has a memoir called Not Dead Yet. And all I could think of is, I can't wait to play this after he passes away.
Because then you'll be like, look who was wrong.
Yeah, Phil Collins was. Phil Collins was wrong about himself. And I'll just write what do you call it when you do an ad thing to a memoir? You like
Epilogue.
Is it an epilogue comes after the fact? Yeah, epilogue comes after it, right?
Yeah.
And I'll just write.
Yeah.
Oh, the title of this was wrong. He did die. But I won't. I hope I won't get to write that for many, many years.
Not.
No.
But
Bad.
if I do, okay? If I do, I want you guys to be behind me, like with thumbs up, like he told you.
Like in a photograph behind you? I was just thinking maybe we could use that for the jacket.
Okay, we'll put it on the jacket. Let's throw it over. But in a little bit, it's Comedy 101 from the big New York Comedy Festival. Rich Voss, Bonnie McFarlane, Robert Kelly, and Shuli. But first, we start this off with Mr. Phil Collins' people. The book is Phil Collins, Not Dead Yet, the memoir. How are you, Phil?
I'm good.
You are doing well?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
I saw you have that great set that everybody was excited about on The Tonight Show. Got a lot of great feedback.
That was very, very sweet of everybody. It went down very well. You know, I've done a bit this year, actually. I did a charity show in Miami in March for Little Dreams charity I have with my Oriane, my third wife, who's now I'm back with. And we did 2 in Switzerland, charity shows. So I got my feet wet a little bit. Then we did the US Open, and that went very well. Nick's playing drums with me. He's 15, and he's going to be my drummer.
That's the best, isn't it? When you get to work with your kid.
Yeah.
I do a show with my daughter now, and it's just amazing. It's just who would have ever thought such a thing?
Oh yeah, no, it's true. I've got a 40-year-old son, Simon, my not my oldest, but my oldest son, and he makes his own. You know, he's got his own career, Sound of Contact, Simon Collins, and I play drums with him. Mm-hmm. He wrote a drum duet for a tune for me and him, and man, he kicked my butt. You know.
So is this nurture or nature? Do you think it's in their DNA to be musicians, or they grew up with music?
Well, I think it is, because I've given them the opportunity because there've been drums around. Mm-hmm. You know, when Simon was about 5, he was 4 or 5, he was playing, and Nicholas has been playing since he was about 2 or 3. And actually, you know, I videoed the family over the years, and we watched some of them back every now and again for a laugh, you know. And I watched some of him playing when he was about 4, 5, and you could see that there were things that were, you know, in time.
Yes.
Then it wasn't just luck, and I haven't taught them. I have to say, I mean, both of them are self-taught drummers.
Well, you know, some people, they work real hard at it, and then other people, you just look at them and they only look natural when they're playing an instrument.
Yeah.
Fascinating. When you go over your memoir like this, your whole life, all these memories, imagine some of them were somewhat suppressed and you have to relive that. What's that experience like?
I didn't have a problem reliving things. I mean, sometimes it was a little bit daunting to, you know, to wake up feeling pretty good and then say, right, now I've got to write about the 3rd divorce today. Mm-hmm. You know, that kind of thing. But I've approached it all. I enjoyed the process, actually, of writing. And actually not apologizing in a bland way, but just expressing some reasonings for thinking, and, you know, to the kids, I mean, who I've talked to about all this, of course, all throughout their lives. This has been a subject about, you know, Dad not being around. And also tried to be gentle with my ex-partners that, you know, I mean, I don't know whether I've been successful or not, because the book's come out and I haven't heard from anybody yet. Excuse me.
No, not at all. Do you know, being, you know, a father, I think every father has to go back and say, I was involved with my work as well. Yeah. You know, even a stay-at-home dad that's there isn't always there.
Well, all of my kids, I got 5 of them, right? So, I mean, with the exception of Matthew, who's only 11, and of course, I guess you can exclude Nick as well, who's 15. But for Lily, Simon, and Jolie, they have all got professions, you know. I mean, Lily's a great actress, and Jolie is now producing a web series and it's winning lots of awards. So she has to go away, and they're understanding the dynamics of what you have to do if you're going to do this kind of thing for a living. You know, if you're not going to have a regular job, then you're going to be pulled away from home if it's going to be to do with the arts. You know?
Well, you know, particularly when I go through your book, I saw there was a long period of time where almost every moment of the day you had to be somewhere. I mean, you were a very successful guy, but that work comes across, the touring, the writing, the recording. It's really, really difficult work.
Yeah. That was the surprise when I did the book, when I did the research, because, you know, the tours were so long.
Yeah, they're long and they're physically difficult.
Yeah.
And the travel, and
they went from one to the other.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, we did like a Trick of the Tail tour, would be, you know, like 7 months in America, 3 months in Europe, home for 3 weeks, and then, you know, then we'd sit there and do another album, and then that would be the same. Then my solo career started. It was just relentless.
Was there a fear that if you slowed down, it would go away? Was there that thing of you've got to keep feeding the beast?
I think with Genesis, we were always trying to get over the hump.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we weren't getting played on the radio, which is kind of probably difficult for some people to believe now when we've become a radio act, a mainstream radio act. But back then, we didn't get played on the radio, not until Follow You, Follow Me, which is 78. And so there was this kind of almost Spinal Tap thing about, the band, and having to try to keep going until you broke it or it broke you. And then there does come a time, I guess, let me say, feeding the beast. I mean, it's, you're arranging a tour and someone says, well, we might be able to do 4 nights at the Madison Square Garden, you know.
Yeah.
And you think, well, that's fantastic. Yeah. Okay. So you know, if you do that in 3 or 4, 5, 6 places, suddenly your tour is twice as long, you know.
And there's a part of you go, how do I turn that down? That's the dream. I had my entire professional life.
Yeah.
I get it. But at the same time, it's just draining you. I mean, just reading some of those chapters is physically draining.
Yeah. Well, it was difficult to know how to do it. I mean, I wrote the early chapters, you know, back in 2010, and then I kind of got to the music and I just glazed over because it was so dense. And then in the meantime, I'd met a journalist, Craig McLean, who I couldn't have done the book without him. He came in and interviewed me specifically about eras, and we went online and looked at the length of tours, you know, and then endless interviews, and then he transcribed what I'd said, and then we put it kind of together. And then I would obviously, you know, rehash. But, you know, we had to take a lot of detail out because it just started to sound like, you know, I mean, not some bragging, but I mean, there were some interesting details in there, like no jacket required, number 1 of 15 weeks or something, something like that. And it just didn't read right, you know. I mean, I think a lot of people kind of know that kind of thing or guess that kind of thing. It was really the other stuff that I was interested in talking about.
Well, the other interesting thing he said that with some success, that kind of success, becomes a weariness, whether it's from the critics or sometimes even the public of, again, he's back with another one, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think that there's a quote from Entertainment Weekly in there that says even Phil Collins must realise that we're getting weary of Phil Collins.
Yeah.
You know, which is kind of a cold thing to write, but also to process, you know. And it's weird because I understand, you know, standing back with age and also having written the book, I can understand why people got pissed off with me. I can understand, you know, if you're listening to the radio and incessantly you're hearing You Can't Hurry Love Against All Odds, Studio One More Night, you know, all the records that they played on the radio the whole time, it would get up anybody's nose, you know. The thing is that I only wrote the song once.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And I recorded it once, and then people go and play it. And it's like, I can't control this thing. It's not actually me that's doing it. It's not me that's paying people to play it. It's not anything that I have anything to do with. And of course, you know, as you say, quite rightly, it's what I always wanted to do, you know. I mean, you play it on the radio, but it comes to a point where there's a bit of a backlash.
And yet, I mean, you get into a pocket where you're writing and playing the best you ever had in your life. Anyone who has a craft wants to practice it as much as they can, you know. You bring up in the book that you really didn't run into any kind of alcohol or substance problems till after the tours.
Yeah. Well, I always had responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Family responsibilities when I was at home. And on the road, I had responsibilities. I you know, didn't drink during the day because I had to sing at night. And after the show, I had a few drinks in the dressing room before we left for the hotel. But then had to go to bed pretty early because I had to get up early to sing the next day. And so when those responsibilities were absent, which is when I retired, and also, unfortunately, coincidentally, when my third marriage broke up, I had all this time. I had this huge void, and I felt I owed myself. I mean, I remember telling my manager, "Listen, I don't want to do anything. I owe myself this. I've never stopped work my entire life." Which is most people do, but I mean, as you read in the book, you know, it was like quite a lot of work. And so, but I started to go, you know, I started to be a glass of wine at 11 o'clock in the morning, and then suddenly, you know, then it goes to being vodka straight from the fridge to 11 o'clock in the morning, and then, I mean, I think a lot has been made of the alcohol problem. But also it was not mixing with, you know, I'm not one of these people that, you know, didn't taking antibiotics. Well, don't drink. Okay. You know, take the antibiotics and have a drink, you know.
Yeah.
And of course, that was a liability because I was falling over, and I wasn't falling over drunk. I was falling over. So it's a scary story because, you know, I nearly died twice, and, you know, it's just one of those things where I had too much time on my hands, and that's when it happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't drink for 3 years, and that was easy to do when I knew I had to stop. And now I can have a couple of glasses of wine and stop. I mean, it's not like I have to drain the bottle. I mean, I have a couple of glasses of wine and then walk away from it. So it's, you know, some people are like that, some people aren't.
Yeah, for a person like myself, I couldn't understand that a bit because, you know, I went the same way, and no, there's no way I want a glass of wine. It's like meeting a beautiful woman and having a peck on the cheek. That's just the beginning of it.
Yeah.
For me.
Well, for me, fortunately, it isn't, and that is one of the reasons why I think, I don't believe I was an alcoholic. I had a problem with alcohol, but I didn't crawl the walls when I had to stop.
Yeah.
You know, it was just good sense to me to stop. And, I mean, Clapton, for example, you know, I've known Eric, you know, since the late 70s. And, I remember going to his house once, probably in the early 90s. And in London, and he said, "Do you want a drink?" Well, there's about 5 of us there, you know. I said, well, whatever you're having, because he wasn't drinking. And he said, "Wait, do you want a glass of champagne or something?" So I said, "Yeah, all right, I have a glass of champagne." And he opened the bottle of champagne, poured me a glass of champagne, and there was no problem. One of my favourite soccer players, Jimmy Greaves, who is sadly on his death's door, but he was an alcoholic when he was a player. And he wouldn't go to anything where there was alcohol served, you know.
Like you said, it's all different.
Everybody has their
variations of
different things, you know.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with it. The book is incredibly honest. There's, you know, good times, bad times, things that you did well, things that you wish you would have done differently. It's very, very honest. Phil Collins not dead yet. Best of luck to you, my friend, and I'm glad that you're making music again. So
yeah, thanks very much. Nice to be here.
We'll see you next time coming through. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much. I am Ron Bennington. This is Gail Bennington.
Yo.
And I am Ron Bennington. It's so great to be here tonight. We've got a great bunch of comedians come up here and some really sweet mentors. See, I see people are laughing about that already, but we've kind of gotten a reputation that this is a little bit of a rough show. But I'm proud to say this tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You know, when some of these young comics come up here, they stand in front of this light for the first time in a big New York comedy club. I don't care whether they're white, black, Asian, like a little Asian person, gay or straight. They can step up on this stage and be welcomed into the New York City comedy with a big booyah. So many of these young comics have gone on to do some wonderful things in comedy since doing Comedy 101. Isn't that right, Gail?
No.
I'm sure somebody out there is maybe got a late night spot or one of those MTV shows that a little bubble pops up, make fun of the 90s.
No, not at all, actually. Some of them actually quit comedy.
All right.
I mean, they,
Some of them quit comedy, but probably feeling pretty good about themselves, knowing they took that shot, right?
No, actually, there was a suicide.
Oh, Jesus. There was a suicide.
Yeah.
But not necessarily connected with doing Comedy 101.
Well, it was the next day.
All right.
So.
Was it that redheaded kid?
Yeah, it was a red.
Yeah, I thought so. That redheaded kid was really bad. I don't even know if it had anything to do with it.
Yeah, but...
What happened?
It was a hanging.
Oh,
It
shit.
was like,
It's the worst, really.
yeah.
Out of everything, a hanging.
It was on his birthday.
Oh, fuck.
So,
Yeah. Oh. Thanks, lady.
and his mom found him.
His mom found this. Well, they don't necessarily know it had anything to do with us.
Well, he did pin a note to his shirt.
All right, shit. What did the note say?
It just said Rich Foss.
All right. Folks, you worried, but there was a payoff. And we just wrote that in the street. When we figured out we didn't have an opening at all. And the entire time we were coming up with it, Mike Fenoya was going, "Hey guys, what's up? I'd love to get a show on volume." I only wish it wasn't true.
More like Mike Fenoying. Am I right?
Oh! Don't fucking run to Twitter to this like a bunch of pussies.
This stays here.
Yes, stays here. All right, are you guys ready to start Comedy 101? Let's make a hero tonight.
All right, our first judge from the You Know What Dude podcast on riotcast.com. He's currently on his True Story tour.
It's on TV too.
Mr. Robert Kelly!
I was on Louis, sex, drugs. I have another show in development.
Good to see you, pal. Yeah, sure. Down the end's good.
Oh, no.
I really thought that the judges would be coming from another angle.
I know you two. You fucking planned this out.
Oh. So that's the end of our show tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Please don't let it be him. Please don't let the next person be him. Please don't let it be him. Please don't let it be him. God, please. Please don't let it be him, God. Please,
Well,
God, please.
to keep
Our Father
this-
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Amoti lech almingo horitz. Amen.
To keep this punked episode moving along, who's our next judge?
The next judge you know from his My Wife Hates Me podcast. And
God
his
hates
new
me.
album, 5, is available now on iTunes.
One more time for that, too.
5. His new album is 5 and it's on iTunes. Rich Voss!
Rich Voss!
I'm going to sit down, not like it's an obstacle course. It's a seat.
You're going to talk like one, though. Sit over here. Sit right
I
here.
have to run out to the bathroom. That's
What are
why I
you,
wanna
fucking six? Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Let me sit next to Bobby.
Yeah.
See?
Rich does want us to point it out to us tonight, too, that in his words, he has a case of the shits. So get out of his way if you see him jump up.
Wait a minute. What the fuck? Really?
What do you mean, really? I got some kind of, I don't know. It's probably from selling so many CDs this week. On iTunes, it fucked my stomach up.
A lot of times that happens when you get banged in the ass too much, too, but who knows?
That's true.
Obviously you.
Yeah. No, I took mine in the throat.
Me too.
Like a gentleman.
Yeah.
Look, isn't it so? Why isn't this a TV show right there? These two guys.
Have you seen his acting?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hey, Bob, how are you? Fucking marionette.
Oh, I just hope you fucking float into a telephone pole during the parade. That's Bobby ordering food.
Yeah. Ooh, he's good. He's good. He's just fucking good.
I feel so fucking sorry for these young comics. They're gonna walk up into this.
Is that what you're going to call them?
Yes, I am.
They're new comics, right?
They are new comedians.
I can't
Fresh
wait.
faces.
They're so good last time.
Yeah. I read the note.
Why does Ron have the same hair as Roseanne?
It's because we both fucked Tom Arnold. Why did that get an applause break?
And why is
That
and why is Gail a pretty boy George?
I'm leaving.
this is going to be an ugly night. All right.
Oh, shit. Hey, you can send the other two home. Me and Bobby will handle this.
All right, our next judge, you also know from the My Wife Hates Me podcast.
Oh! Bonnie McFarlane, everybody!
Don't tell her that.
Oh, God. Bobby.
Yeah, Bubba.
When you were saying that, I was like, oh my God, that's what I say every night when I hear the key in the door. Please don't let it be him. Please. Let it be a black man looking for jewelry.
Yeah, really? Costume jewelry?
By the way, jewelry is her nickname for her vagina. For you people playing at home. It's the jewelry.
Oh, shit.
Thank you for having me.
It's so nice to have you here.
Nate Bargatze was so funny.
Wasn't he
So
great?
great. And
Yeah.
he's doing the Tonight Show tomorrow.
Yeah.
And he's never been on Comedy 101, but I did berate him pretty badly when he first started.
Is that right?
Yeah, in the kitchen at Caroline's. So I feel like it could, you know what I mean? It might have had something to do.
You used to really bust his balls, though, huh?
He was terrible.
All right.
Why, did he get in your way of serving drinks?
Nate looks like
You don't
a
have to
lesbian
laugh
comedian.
at all of them.
Yes, that was
know
good.
that?
You said in
No.
the kitchen.
All right, this isn't your podcast. Shut up, you two.
Thank you.
Bring the next guy up.
You know how long it took Bobby to get here?
I don't even get it.
Uncle Fester.
But dude, you can't. Fuck you. You can't explain it. You have to get it as the audience.
Some of them got it.
What? It's like a fucking coloring book, you asshole. Because he's fat.
No, I didn't say fat.
Shut
bald.
up. You did.
I did not. I'm
He's
not
fat.
going there. You're not fat.
Where? Famous?
Yes.
Take the hat off for the love of God, Bonnie. Talk to him.
No.
I like the hat.
That hat looks great. No, it comes with a monkey and an organ, right?
Yeah, he's the monkey.
Get him for what he said to me.
Still not over the Pretty Boy George
I'll
thing at
never
all?
be over it.
Hey, where did you two go to? Where's the shitty hat store? Is that on 8th still? Shitty hat store.
All right, our next judge is part of the Howard Stern Show.
Oh!
And for some reason, he wanted to plug
Hit him with the
his
hind.
Twitter at Shalom Shuli.
Shuli! Shuli!
Bonnie.
All right, buddy, have a seat.
Shalom, everybody.
Shalom.
Are you getting a little something for your social media there, Bobby?
No, just for my own life,
Right.
so I can remember this from the hospital.
Because you weren't supposed to take that picture of you and Fez public,
I didn't.
and then it showed up.
Did it?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I gotta take that down. You know, someone put those up for me, and I forgot to put them up.
Yeah.
Why? What's
Well, Randall, you trying to bring this show to a screeching
No.
halt?
I just felt like after that shitty hat store joke you did to poor Gail. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay now. He's stopped crying.
I'll take it. Did he cry? Was he crying?
No, he took it well. He's a roll with the punches kind of guy. I didn't get a call 3 o'clock in the morning. He promised! He said he wouldn't do it! What's wrong, buddy?
Why did you call me? Oh, because you don't call me.
No. I have my people call you.
And Shuli, you can talk whenever you want.
Yeah, this is Shuli's
Thanks,
time.
Rich. I appreciate it, buddy.
This is not radio in the morning.
Thank you.
You give it help.
You can shop for shirts in the men's section anytime you want to, pal. We can all do things. Sometimes we just choose not to do them.
Look, doesn't Bonnie look like she's fucking morphing into fucking Mitch Hedberg?
You mean now or
No,
years ago?
Years ago.
Okay, that's better.
Oh my God.
Are you guys ready to get this started tonight? Welcome, Julie. Welcome, buddy.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, everybody.
Who do we got here tonight, Gail?
All right. Our first comedian lives in an apartment building that doubles as an art commune in
Nice.
Bushwick. He is allergic to chicken and all poultry. He once came in third in a contest to write the funniest tweet for Conan. Give a warm welcome to David Spector.
David! Go get him, David.
Thank you all so much. It's good to be here.
First of all, you're too happy. No one should be this fucking happy for what's going to happen to you. I know you got shot in the chin on the way here, but it's going to be brutal.
Shot in the chin.
Look, right here. Ugh. Okay, so 2 out of 3. What are you going to fucking go after me?
That should be the name of your next CD.
All right, well.
That's right, kid. Stay with it.
On my way here, a film crew asked for me to be in a documentary. I was like, sure.
No, they didn't. You're lying.
You don't believe that?
What was it called? Jewy Jew?
I'm saying that shirt's tight.
What the fuck?
What are you in theater? What?
This was the cleanest thing I had.
Dressed like a roadie.
For what, ballet?
Cindy.
All right, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're doing good.
Yep. Continue with the lie.
So they mic me up. Woman steps in front of the camera with me. They say she's going to ask you some questions. Just answer honestly. I'm like, great. First thing out of her mouth is, what do you think should happen to a man who has sex with an underage girl? I'm like, actually, I don't want to be in this movie.
Why? Because it wasn't a boy?
So
Was that it? Was that it?
I honestly have no idea what's going on.
Me or you?
Are you doing comedy or storytelling?
Is this a confession? Are you coming out now?
I feel like this is To Catch a Predator. Like you walked in and sat down at the kitchen table.
You want a cookie?
I want to hear. I want to hear another one. Go ahead.
No wonder he was so happy.
What?
all right.
Attica.
Yeah, comics usually walk on stage. We don't frolic up here. But go ahead. You're doing good.
Come on, let him go. Jesus Christ.
Angriest laugh ever.
Listen.
Yeah.
Please tell a good joke so Rich stops talking.
I can't help it. This is so fun. Go ahead.
All right. There's a lot of shame. There's a lot of stigma against men who come too quickly during sex, but women completely get away with the preposterous amount of time it takes them to reach orgasm. Like my ex-girlfriend, it felt like it took her like 2 years before she found
I like
it.
how none of you dinged because you were like, is he going to tell us a secret about female orgasms?
Yeah.
That was the most rapt you've ever been.
I want to learn every day.
I'm sorry, I did it right on your punchline. I apologize. You can go back a tiny bit.
Yeah, do it again. Do it again.
These people don't remember anything.
Nobody thinks he has an ex-girlfriend anyway.
Oh, how these laughters are going to turn into tears on the way home.
Yep.
Like my ex-girlfriend, it felt like it took her like 2 years to find another guy who can make her come.
Are you done?
I say stretch.
So do I.
I want to hear more about your ex. I want to hear more about your ex-girlfriend.
So she liked to be choked, which I find insulting because I feel like that was her way of saying, you know what would make me feel a lot better about having sex with you? Is if it seemed like there was no other option.
That was all right.
Wait, here's the
I like
thing.
that.
This is what you do. This is the greatest thing. You need a healthy, positive attitude and a little bit of brain damage to do well on
Here's the
this
thing.
show.
That was a great joke, but it's hard.
Stop moving. You're gonna fucking. I'm literally hanging off the stage. You dumb little hands. Stop it. Just talk with your mouth.
All right, calm down. Listen, I'll grab you. It's very funny, but we feel like we're watching Katharine Hepburn. Keep your head steady.
Can you do? Can you do something with your hair? Like, I know I should talk, but I don't. It looks like you should do like a shade, like something. It looks like a helmet. Like, turn this way. Turn this way. No, that way. That way. Oh, you got a little part. All right, I'm sorry.
Not bad.
I like that stuff.
Can't take back the ding, Bobby.
Hey, Bobby, the radio audience really is thanking you for that.
Hey,
I'm here for David, everybody.
David.
I feel like that's how Bobby picks his openers. He's like,
David,
turn to the left, take your pants down.
David, did any of that work for you? Was there anything?
Oh, this was great. I had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wasn't interacting because they told me not to.
Because that would have went well for you. But your last...
Did
your
any
last
of the
joke
advice
killed.
help?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I will do something with my hair.
That's what's holding you back, kid. You fix the hair, and you're there.
And stop bobbing what?
And stop bobbing my head.
There you go.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so
David,
much.
everybody.
I was going to say, you should probably ease off the criminal jokes, because he has this look like he's committed every crime he's joking about.
Well, I think he'd be the twink in any jailhouse, wouldn't he?
Sure.
Why would
No,
that
he
be
wouldn't be
great?
the twink. He'd be the nerdy Jew guy making radios.
Is that a guy?
Yeah, that's a stereotype, I guess.
Yeah, nobody would fuck him in jail. He'd make radios and
Taxes, maybe, do their
do
taxes.
some he'd do some Shawshank stuff. Nobody.
Make radios. What the fuck? He's not Japanese. He's a Jew. You are so stupid. Why am I friends with you?
The movie Bad Boys, you fucking idiot.
Bad
the little
Boy.
Jew kid made the radio.
Don't forget the professor on Gilligan's Island.
Yeah.
He was a heeb. Yeah, he made
there you
radio.
go. See, a lot of Jews make radios. Dumb. Too bad you're not on it.
You know, he was.
Yeah, he was.
No, you know that.
That's over.
That kid, by the way, in Bad Boys didn't make a radio. He put a bomb in a radio.
Yeah, he made the radio.
He didn't make the fucking radio.
I know.
There's already radios.
You can't get a radio in jail.
Yes, he was.
He had to make the
he
radio
was in
from parts.
reform school, which you know because you've been there. He fucking had the radio. He made the bomb. Okay, and if anybody should know about bombs, it would be you, stupid. Okay, so that
Like
didn't
that
work.
one? Oh God!
Hey, don't fuck me. I'll
As
bring the
he's
Jew
bombing.
back.
Yeah.
Live by the bomb, die by
No.
the bomb.
Is there a Judge
Understanding
Bell?
of irony.
Sorry, Judge Bell. Let me give it to
It's like it's the battle of the like who's seen more lockups.
I'm living one.
Well, there's always a way out, Rich.
Yeah, make a bomb radio and kill yourself.
There it is. And we come full circle. Isn't that great, folks? Come all the way back around. Let's see fucking Second City pull off that shit.
All right.
All right? This is a yes and group. Gail, who do we have next?
Our next comic told us that she's participated in a pizza eating and a bagel eating contest, though she didn't win either. She was suspended from high school for drinking and mooning the volleyball team. She's very excited to be here, so let's welcome Andrea Allen.
Andrea!
Hey, everybody. I was actually mooning the staff volleyball team. That's an important thing to know about it.
Yes.
Very upset. A little bit of...
I'm very hot. You're making me hot.
You want to borrow my coat?
No.
I'd rather wear hepatitis.
Again.
You don't even get his jokes, do you? I just realized he's talking about
Yes.
how hot she is, and you're like,
No, he
"Ah."
said he's hot because of her coat.
No, he's saying he's hot because she's hot.
No, he said.
Look at. Does he get you?
Oh,
I get
no,
him.
I really hate to say this, but yeah.
Okay.
It's great to take fashion advice from a guy in a fedora. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Nice color.
She did it.
All right.
Put it back on. Put it back on. Put it back on. Put it back on.
Your turn.
Please.
Your turn.
Oh yeah. Showing your hairline makes it better. Sure. Sure.
Wow.
You old bitch! You old bitch! I'm telling some jokes now.
Oh shit!
What you guys might notice about me, I'm a gigantic, outlandish woman, which doesn't work so well for dating. A lot of the time, I think if I was smaller, if I was like 5'4", guys would be like, "Oh, look at that tiny bitch. She's so like hot and mean. She's got black hair. Like I want to fuck her, right?" But when you're big, what? I'm trying to tell my fucking jokes, Fedora.
Oh shit!
Stop stepping on my punchline.
Go ahead. Sorry. You know what?
Apology accepted.
I'm
Apology
sorry.
accepted.
But this is the last thing I say. I promise.
Sure.
Maybe you wouldn't be so big if you weren't in all these food eating contests.
That's a fair point.
It's a valid question.
But go ahead. You're fucking great.
I can't believe your intro's not fee, fi, fo, fum.
No, that's my closer. That's my closer. But Jesus.
Did she really just do your closer?
That's my closer. No, it's not.
Oh, good. Oh, Jesus.
It would be a good closer, though. No, I when you're bigger, I think men are like, they actually think I might be able to kill them a little bit, you know? They're like, that giant bitch is gonna sit on my throat with her fucking huge ass, and that's gonna be the last thing I see before I die. She's gonna step on my balls with her size 11 fucking shoes. Where did I get these? Men's Warehouse. 'Cause I like a fucking deal. They don't make nice shoes in big sizes.
As a
Right?
Jew, thank you for the bargaining joke. I appreciate that.
Yes!
Number two, I get the vibe. I don't think you've killed a guy, but you've definitely cut a dick off in your day. For sure. I put money on that.
Do squirrels jump out of trees and try to fuck your coat?
That's why I wear it.
Okay.
I'm into some weird shit.
She's fucking real.
I can't wait to see this fight after the show where Rich climbs you and hits you.
I'm game.
I'll go up on her.
It'd be a pretty even match. What are you, like 65? Something like that?
Ouch.
Oh. We're not friends anymore.
Hey, do you want to do this to yourself?
Sure.
I'll do it.
I do. I mess around with guys, though, to fuck with them, because I've been tall my whole life. So what I'll do is I pick men up. So I come up. This is a man in this act out, okay? So I come up behind them, and I pick them up, and I say, "I'm gonna fuck you now. Because I'm bigger than you. I'm gonna fuck you with my huge woman cock. Because you're gay."
Keep going.
Yeah. You're gonna finish.
Bobby's almost
I'm
done.
sure they hate it.
Oh,
But the fact that they don't know your strength and you choked them to death.
yeah.
Are you opening for Norton? I think
she's
Norton
good.
would rather open for her.
I'll open my legs for Norton for sure.
I think it's already open.
Yeah. Wide open, baby. Sometimes the opposite happens, though. Like, a man will try to pick me up in, like, a romantic way. You know, when they're taking you to the bedroom, right? And there's always a critical moment where they engage to pick me up, realize that they can't carry my weight, and then decide, am I going to drop her or am I going to just drag her like a corpse to the bedroom? Like, yeah, you big bitch. We're going to fuck. I weigh 170 pounds. None of these fucking wayfish hipsters can deadlift that shit.
Yeah, that's Bobby's arm.
The fuck? It's not about me. That's my goal weight.
At least in her scenario, her husband can get up the stairs.
Husband, that's flattering.
Why do they always attack Bonnie?
I wasn't attacked. She said I had a husband. That's very nice.
In your scenario.
Yeah, that's true.
Go
No,
ahead.
these aren't my husbands trying to fuck me. It's, strangers I meet at bars.
Mine too. Nice.
Talk more about the,
You want to talk about fucking?
do another act out with the mic stand.
All right, a little jerk off type thing is what you're looking for.
A little smaller. All
right. Like this, just like that. The end part.
There you go. Good.
Is this accurate?
Yep.
I thought I wasn't gonna tell this joke, but fucking, I'm gonna tell it. Woo! Yeah,
You only have 4.
Yeah.
Folks, you're in for a special treat. Go ahead, Adrian.
You're welcome. This is gold. I've drank a lot of cum in my life.
How much?
Okay, like cumulatively a lot of cum. Not at once, but like at least a pint over time, right? Every woman has had like a tablespoon minimum, right, ladies?
Some comics up here have.
Sure.
I tried to blow myself one time. The directions were off.
Well, okay.
There had to be mirrors involved, right?
No, I was in the tub. And the directions were a cartoon of a thin Dutch guy.
Yeah, me too.
I almost snapped my neck. My wife would have found me with a broken neck and my own cum on my face.
Oh, that's how you're gonna die, right?
Hopefully. Keep talking.
All right. So every time I'm staring down the barrel of a dick, I'm like, fuck, I gotta drink this cum. Jesus, it's gonna be so nasty, and I gotta act like it's so good, It's fucking sewage-flavored rice pudding.
But
yes.
how nice does your hair look?
Sticky as hell, Bonnie. Sticky as hell. And so, it's so disgusting. I gotta act like it's so fucking good. It's the worst situation ever. So I was hoping that there could be like a college loan deference program with cum where like they could just give me a smoothie with it like every 5 years, like not tell me. Yes.
I wish there was a punchline at the end of this. I was actually hoping for that. Come on, let's go. We got
Why don't
fucking
you
shitty comics.
Just swallow and get it over with.
Spit it into your coat. It couldn't make that coat any worse.
This thing's already filled with cum, dude. There's no more capacity.
Well, then boil it and make cum tea.
That's what I don't want here. Or maybe if I was like, when I'm 95 and I'm about to die, someone comes up to me with a bucket and is like, this is your lifetime worth of cum. You drink this now. And I'll be like, fuck it. I'm 95. I'm about to die. Give it to me. I want to feel something. Give me that cum. Give it to me.
That cum. Oh, I thought
Give me that cum.
Give me that cum.
Oh, give me
that cum.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Give me that
Jim
cum. Give me that cum.
It's a fucking
Give me that cum.
Wow. I smell a T-shirt.
You do
I
smell it.
merch. A new podcast.
First of all,
at the merch table, guys.
I thought you were fucking great.
Yeah.
And what's lucky is the guy that books Fallon is still in the room. And they're looking for a 10-minute cum bit to close with.
Yeah, I can see the Roots playing that now. Give me that cum. Give me that cum. Give me that cum.
I thought she was good.
I did too. I just wish she would have brought up the fact that she was tall. Why did she stay away from that?
It's the obvious.
That would have been that would have been perfect for her.
She wasn't heavy. Where I come from, she was just big boned.
She wasn't gross to you.
Boned? Where did you come from, dum-dum? Boned.
The hood, bitch.
The hood.
as he takes his press hat off. I'm from the hood. Extra. Read all about it.
He's here to get a scoop.
We won the war.
Those are good times for him.
Comas don't last forever.
Wow.
Oh, I'm gassy.
I don't care what happened. I don't get half these shows. I gotta be honest with you.
No reason to.
Okay.
No reason.
I feel
to get him.
so bad about Fez.
Why? He might get rehired somewhere.
That just laid there, didn't
What
it?
happened? Why, did something bad happen?
Like Bonnie.
Comma, chameleon. I deflect.
You really do look like your daughter's manager.
I'm hoping, dude.
Oh my god.
Hey, who do we got next, Gail?
Next, we have our next performer is constantly searching for his inner peace. He says his favorite color is blue. He goes by the Jimmy Juice on Twitter. Let's hear it for Jimmy Sun.
Jimmy Juice!
Oh, fuck. I thought this was my delivery.
I was gonna say, what do we owe you?
Oh my God, really?
I don't care. What the fuck? It's radio. Are you looking at me like you're supposed to scare me?
No,
Do
he's
a
not
joke.
even looking at you.
Oh my God.
Listen, he doesn't have a teardrop, so I'm not that scared.
He's not an Indian, you idiot.
Keep in mind,
Not an Indian, you fucking asshole.
He's not Indian.
No, a teardrop isn't in prison, you jackass.
What kind of Chinese food did you order, sir?
Oh,
Let's do it.
let's go.
No, that was his first joke.
10 years ago, I almost committed suicide.
Oh, this is going to be
I was
fun.
seconds away from drinking laundry detergent or jumping from my 50th floor apartment.
Get it ready.
How much was that fifth apartment? Is it still available?
Huh?
It will be after
How much
tonight.
is it? 400 grand.
You bought it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How's that water?
How's that water?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What the fuck? What are you doing? If you don't have a joke, just take the hit. You don't have to wet your wife.
That's the only way I'm going to get her wet.
All right, let him go. Let him. I want to hear a joke. That was pretty.
Born and raised in Astoria, Queens, lower middle class. Age 7 to 12, I worked at my family's fast food restaurant in the South Bronx.
Yes.
Read a report that black on white crime has decreased ever since my people invented that GPS.
Was it an Italian restaurant?
No, fast food.
Oh, fast food.
I think I saw you there, actually.
Yeah. What?
That's what I'm asking. I'd like to go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
You want to
let's
go?
after the show? Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's go.
Let's do it.
Of course you saw him there. He's a shareholder in the fucking place.
You just did our joke better.
Did I? All right. As long as it was better. Sorry.
Then my family moved to the most affluent town in New York, Scarsdale, New York. To live there, you have to be the 1% or Jewish. My family's exception, if shit goes down in the U.S., we promise the Jews asylum in North Korea.
Do you know karate? I'm just asking for what I'm
Yes,
maybe may say
I do.
next.
Okay. What do you, Taekwondo?
Keep it up. You're doing a good
Taekwondo,
job.
yeah,
dude.
Korean.
You're killing it.
What belt are you? Because it's got to be a big one. What belt were you? Or are you?
Brown belt.
Are you really a
Yeah.
brown belt in Taekwondo?
Yeah, why? Fat dude.
No, you're not fat. No, I mean comedy or white, but still, let's go. You're doing good. Everybody
good.
loves you.
Perfect.
You're not scaring anybody.
I'm not trying to scare anybody.
All right, then
All right.
blink. What the fuck? This is fucking supposed to be fun.
Like a pit boss at Treasure Island over here.
How does blinking make someone
Not scary.
Here we go. Blinking lives matter. Here we
I
go.
love this.
Here we go.
I think I've blinked though, definitely.
I don't know. What's the next joke? Come on.
Listen.
Blink.
Let him get a joke. Come on, let him get a joke, Voss.
Listen,
Captain,
in 5 minutes when Bobby makes his way around this table, you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Just finish your TED
This
talk.
is going to go from taekwondo to
Is there a real
sumo.
fight starting?
He's got it. Let's go. You got a good one. Let's do it.
Captain my high school football team, then played college ball for 2 days. I was voted captain because of all the Korean Americans dominating in the NFL.
See?
He just blinked.
killed.
He blinked.
It worked.
He blinked.
That worked. I
crushed.
take credit for his success.
You know, yeah, it just hit me. You look like Bobby Lee if he was stung by a hornet's nest.
Jimmy Juice, everybody. Good job, buddy.
Hey!
When you told me
Do we not? Did they just walk? Do we not talk to them? Can we like loosen them up a little bit?
I think they're running me on time a little bit. I keep seeing Chris run down the aisle. Is that it, Chris?
Was there another show after this?
You're running me on time, big man?
what's after this?
Oh, we got plenty of time.
Thank you for fucking.
Now I got to agree with him. I don't know how to do this.
I like that the-
fucking mic stick.
I like that
Fuck is this?
the one guy who squared off on you, you're like, can't he stay a little longer and talk to us?
He didn't square off on me. You got him after me, Shuli, you son of a bitch.
I'm going to get hit first. There's 2 Jews on this stage. There's a fucking lawsuit happening, I'll tell you that.
I don't think he got to a single punchline. I don't think he bothered with it.
Well, no, I think his. I think
The blank was gonna be
a
it?
punchline.
The blank, yeah.
But it was a very serious. I mean, you open up with I almost killed. I tried to jump out of a building, lost everything I had, and then
I thought
fucking my
That's the
family
only part
owns a
I related
restaurant.
to.
I thought I was at a 12-step meeting.
Yeah,
It was a little deaf comedy jam.
It felt like a very non-motivational speaker.
It was. It was like a resume for someone that you would never hire under any circumstances. But I liked him. There was something there.
But he did loosen up a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
You're doing good work tonight, Bobby.
Thank you. Hey, I think we're all doing good work.
I think we are too. I
Yes.
think we're doing God's work right now.
Changing
You
lives.
can applaud if you want to, folks. We're doing the work of the Lord.
Oh, fuck.
We're all going to hell.
What?
Blink.
Were you checking to see if he's having a bad time? You did. So he leaned over to his friend. I guess you have never been, and he's just like, "Is there something wrong? Or you have a terrible time?" You've never met?
No, I was telling him we've been the previous comedy one-on-ones.
Yeah.
How great it's gonna be. The radio is great when you listen to it.
Yeah.
But being here is.
All right, we get it. Oh, God. Fucking don't let them talk.
If anybody needs meth, table 3. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
I need meth.
All right.
Were you upset when we were mean to your cousin?
She's Asian. To
She's
explain
Asian.
it to everybody in the room and on the radio.
Right.
What the fuck, dummy?
Hey, sometimes I do stuff for 4 people.
Yeah, I like your weekends.
Not even then.
Gail, who do we got next for Comedy 101?
Our next comedian coming to the stage is an astrologer who appeared on an episode of HBO's The Leftovers. She also may or may not have a pie problem. Give a big welcome to Elise Edwards.
Elise!
Oh. Finally, a girl that knows when to stop eating.
Jeez.
What the fuck? It's a joke.
Read the room, Voss.
Lost my vote.
I'm just kidding. The other girl wasn't. Go ahead.
The other girl was fine.
I know, but
She's not rapeable, the other girl.
You know your man.
Let her get her joke out. Come on, hi, honey. Welcome to the show.
Not rapeable. I'll take it. No, I was talking about
Appreciate
the
it.
other girl. You're rapeable.
Fucking Bonnie is the
Glad you
meanest,
said it,
funniest
Bonnie.
person.
Would have been creepy if one of us said it.
but I was thinking it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we all were.
I can't stop thinking about it.
It's horrible, right?
It's a safe space here at Sirius.
Hi, friends.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Safe space here at Sirius. I'm Elise Edwards. I'm from the South originally. Anyone here from the South? Yeah, a little bit. Good. Okay. Well, I'm here to tell you, being from the South, that cotton is the crop that tore a nation apart.
But it also feels good on a nice sweater.
And it also feels good on a nice sweater.
And I like to use it to clean my ears when I take a shit.
Bobby, you're wiping the wrong part there, buddy.
Well, maybe they should put directions on the box.
Your equilibrium's off again, Bobby.
So cotton is the crop that tore a nation apart, and cannabis is the crop that's going to bring it right on back together. Can I get an amen? Thank you so much. Good. Now that we're all on the same page here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we don't whip anybody to pick cannabis.
Not yet. I'm glad that you mentioned it. Not yet. We have a plan in the works.
As Rich sounds so sad about it,
I know.
too.
He's like, back when it was fun.
No, I'm not doing slave material.
Rich is old enough to actually remember.
This fucking show.
This fucking show.
Okay, going to my school.
I do have a question though. Is anyone here in the medical industry? Anybody?
Yep.
I love
Yeah,
it.
everyone? No?
Yeah, he's a meth dealer
Okay,
right here.
good. We'll talk later. So can anybody tell me what the fuck an ambulette is? Ambulette? Exactly. Right? No, as far as I can tell, it's just a fucking ambulance that's trying to be cute. Right?
Back to the slave stuff.
It's like, girl. It's like,
I just blocked you on Twitter.
Yeah.
it's like ambulette.
For the record, I muted you. I still want to see pictures. I'm not a total asshole. I got a heart.
How horrible. Oh, go ahead. Not you. I was. Go ahead. You're. It's going good.
Ambulette.
What's your next question? What's your next question?
Ambulette.
What's the next joke?
Well, this is why I want to know. This is why I feel like ambulette has a fucking image problem. You know, it's like, girl, you saving lives. You don't need to be pretty.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
All right.
I have nothing to say. I just want to do that.
Yeah.
All right, what else you got?
So the craziest thing about living in New York, right, is that it really gives new meaning to mixed-use property, neighborhoods and shit like that.
What?
Right. I said mixed use, not mixed race, goddammit.
Yeah, but you know what you really wanted to say from the South.
Let me use my code words.
Mixed use.
Did you blah blah? All that fucking money I lost on the game because that misuse missed a shot. Fucking, he was right under the basket.
That's the only time your mushmouth worked for you.
That's a tough one for him.
I was just going to say you hate black people, but they pretty much covered it. So we'll move on.
What part of the South? What state again?
From Virginia.
That's not really the South.
I know it's not. So that's
like a rest area on the way to the South.
It's it. It really
You'd know
is.
about that, wouldn't you, you queen? Bobby cleans his ears
That's
out
the most
there.
progressive thing about him, Bobby.
I'll suck your dick for a fucking washing machine door.
That's not how the joke goes. He's selling the washing machine door, Bobby. He's not trying to get a washing machine door. We have a washing machine door.
Yeah, he sucked the dick for it.
He's not letting go of that one.
All right, well, she's got
Rich
one
Voss
more.
used to collect washing machine doors. Okay, so now you know.
She's got one more. Let's do it.
No, I'd give her.
Okay, so I was walking.
We got 17 washing machine
I
doors.
got 17
at home.
washing machine doors,
I don't know if
and
that's
now
how
I'm
many
selling them.
cocks that he sucked.
I'm selling
when
them.
I'm talking, you shut up.
Okay.
And then,
all right, fine.
And then you carry on after.
Oh, shit.
I'm a paid representative of the club.
Bonnie McFarlane, Women Aren't Funny, director.
You really are.
I think we're proving it. I'm only kidding. No, I'm not.
So,
I'm talking about
no,
He
but
doesn't
so
represent all women.
I was walking through a fucking neighborhood in Queens. It seemed like one of these mixed-use neighborhoods.
Oh,
right?
here we go.
There we are again.
A lot of goddamn
A
colors.
lot of shit. And so it's like mostly residential and stuff, but I stumble upon this place. It's a commercial, storefront, and it says grand opening, affordable medical services, general, pediatric, gynecology. And my hope is that this place is offering affordable medical services to the residents in the building or something.
Is this written down on a pamphlet or something?
It actually is.
I feel like
Read
I'm
it
listening.
home later.
I feel like I'm listening to Springer's final thoughts at the end of Jerry Springer. Can you just say "be kind and love everyone" or whatever the fuck that hack says?
Yeah, you can't just tell us shit.
But do you feel like we're sitting with a sign that says "information" in front of us? Because I do. I feel like
I feel like I'm just talking to you at a bar after my show.
Right before you rape her.
Wow.
I did myself. I'm doing myself.
Oh, fuck.
She's our DH for rape jokes tonight, guys. You get used to it.
I didn't say one.
Bonnie said them all.
Yeah.
Take it home, Elise. Let's go.
Rape jokes 101.
Yeah, hit
is
that
the
punch-
new. Okay.
Hit that punchline.
So yeah. So I'm at this medical situation, right? And it's like I don't know. I'm looking at this fucking sign. I'm like, I'm hoping that they're giving fucking good medical services to people here. But I don't know how I would feel about getting a medical. I don't know.
Is this comedy or PowerPoint?
It's PowerPoint. I don't know how I would feel about getting a pelvic exam in a place that was a fucking Cricket Wireless like yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you know,
Elise, everybody.
see,
Elise, everybody.
what I liked about the last joke, she got to the punchline quick.
Yeah, she did.
I think she needed more details.
But she paints a picture.
Yeah, she does paint a picture. It was.
You guys make all the jokes you want. I like her haiku comedy that just kind of fades away a little bit there.
One time at band camp.
So was it mixed use that she said?
I don't know.
I don't know. I have my
term.
Ask
You
Rick,
can
she's
just
from the
make
hood.
up words now. You can just say whatever.
I have my own racial slurs. I don't want to use hers. Can I say something on a nice note?
Yeah.
For
No.
real, because we never
No.
get to say this
No.
during these shows.
Stop. It's
No,
against
real.
your character. We're building a brand. Stop.
Listen, any of you comics, don't let this deter you from your day jobs. For real.
Gail, you're doing a show with these guys in what? 2
Tomorrow
days?
night.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow
night.
Right here.
Would you bang him?
It's called Would You Bang Him?
Yeah.
5 comics will come out and do 5 minutes apiece, and we have 4 female judges that would discuss whether they would fuck him or not after their sets. And it's a lot of fun. It's not as fun as this.
It's 2016.
but-
We can do that. So.
Really?
Yeah.
I think the answer is no. The answer was for you. The answer is no. You're not going to
You
fuck
don't let
them.
me bang anybody.
No.
We need
So
to.
creepy.
Yeah.
That conversation. I can't even. Reminds me of my own father.
And that's why you left home at 17.
That's right. Yeah.
We need to speed this up. My belt buckle is digging into my stomach.
Like it's the first time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm actually murdering myself as we
Why do you need a belt?
I would go with suspenders.
On sweatpants? Who do we have next, Gail?
All right, this next act is a comedy duo making their second appearance on Comedy 101. They want to.
love doing this.
street gang called the Busters. They're from Staten Island. They're twins. Give it up for Rob and Gray.
Oh Jesus! What bridge did you crawl out of?
Isn't that the first guy?
Does he go by? He goes as Dracula every day.
I know. His fucking haircut looks like a Roman nickel.
Fuck. Thank you for the applause. Like
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Go ahead. Okay, here we go.
Now, when you guys were making toys for Santa,
Santa,
It's a great time.
it's a great.
Babes in Toyland.
It's a great movie.
I loved it.
I
March
wake
of the
up-
Wooden Soldiers.
Yes, on
Go ahead.
Thanksgiving.
I remember when the Sklar's started.
That's a
This
Kurt
is
Metzger
familiar.
joke.
They're great too.
Yeah, I love those guys.
All right. I'm getting tired of seeing couples at strip clubs.
I'm pretty sure you could do this as one.
Look,
thank you.
I don't know. Thank you.
By the way, we're always looking for couples to brunch with. So Rich and Bonnie,
guys,
what's that?
couples to brunch with.
Yes.
Go out with you two?
Yeah.
We won't even go out with each other.
Neither will we.
Yes.
But well, okay. Fuck it.
Can I just say this is the first time I ever saw anyone do an impression of woodland creatures. I think it's fucking amazing.
Oh man,
come on, take off the glasses and the nose.
Yes, that's true. Hit your bell, dum dum.
Come on, take off your glasses and your nose.
Oh, all right. I'm like, I don't have a bell.
All right, go ahead.
So I'm tired of seeing couples at strip clubs. That's where I was.
Not exactly date night.
No.
They always treat the stripper like she's a human.
Yeah.
It's like, all right. I feel like I'm never doing this again.
You know, like Bobby,
literally sucking the funny out of my fucking my body.
And Bobby is one of the best comedy teams in the business.
Hit the bell. You're just a dummy. They tell him every show. Hit the bell, Rich. Okay. Hit the fucking bell. Hit the fucking bell. All right. So, you're not doing a set, dummy. Hit the bell.
All right, I'm sorry.
It's radio. He's only done it his entire career.
Singing at funerals, is that necessary?
No.
Well, we're going to start doing it now.
Your plan B.
Is there a safer space to show off what is a mediocre talent? I don't think
You can't tell someone they suck when they're singing at their mom's funeral.
No.
It's ridiculous. Do it here, though.
This is why people hate Jews. Okay, can I just say that?
I'm
the neurotic.
Hey, don't be insulting. I'm Italian.
I'm Italian.
What?
You're not a... Don't even fucking say that.
I hope you got...
Wait. Friar Tuck, you're Italian?
Yeah. You're Italian guy.
Well, and hold on, I can't see the guy behind your nose.
You can move.
Have you guys been working on this in your basement for 20 years?
No. If you're Italian, either a Jew or a falcon fucked your mom at some point.
A fucking falcon! Because of your nose. Yeah, I know. I know because of the nose. You don't have to explain it. Shalom, bitch.
Being Jewish was your best quality.
They do.
Well, listen.
They look like the
and it's yours
evolution of
too.
nose poster.
Oh, man, all right.
This is the worst schoolyard beating we ever gotten, by the way.
I know, Jesus Christ. You guys would be fun if you're attached at the head. Can't argue with that.
At least it would make sense that there's two of them up there.
Oh, my God. Jesus. The fucking pounding.
Jesus Christ. We're in a group called the Busters when we were kids.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, true. Your nose is sweating.
I'd hold up a glove with raw meat in it if I knew I could support Bobby's weight when he jumped on it.
Don't turn on each other now. Was that to me? Yes, it was to you. And I got your back. I expect a favor back from you.
Get back to the Busters.
You got his back. You got to stand 12 feet because of your nose.
All my childhood friends are going to listen to
What
this.
was that, Rich? I can hear you.
Nothing.
All
It
right.
stunk.
You can say. You can
Learn
say.
about the Busters.
Yes.
Do some bits. You know what? Go ahead. Do a
I
couple
was
bits.
trying. Here we go.
So,
let it go.
anyway. Last joke. Who the fuck are you? You don't take shit from that. Dates with them. You? What are you doing? You're Oriental life. Are you fucking kidding me? Don't tell me last joke.
Yes, thank you.
You just get good. Let the professionals do it. Yes.
He is Italian.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Holy fuck.
Welcome to your new bed, 6 feet under.
We know which one the dad hit.
Yeah.
Jesus, settle
Holy
down.
Fuck.
He's a fucking little thin white guy. Relax.
Jesus Christ, put the piano cord in your pocket.
Listen, I thought that was uncalled.
We got off to a bad start. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize.
Don't apologize to that piece of
on the
shit.
house upstairs. I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, you're an entertainer. You don't apologize to him.
No,
you're right.
You don't.
That's right. You apologize to me. You listen to them. I'm listening to them. Now you're a mentor now.
Hey. Settle down. Settle down.
Listen to me.
When the moon hits you, I got the big pizza pie.
Of course he's going to sing about pizza pie.
Have some more.
Jeez. You ever see a fat guy go jogging? That looks painful.
Listen to me, Citaro.
Next story.
I'm helping you. I'm on your side. You didn't pay to see him. He paid to see you. So, you know what? You were right. I would have hit him.
Oh. No, he seems like a nice guy.
We moved past it.
No, I'm kidding.
All right.
Go ahead, a fat guy jogging. Go.
Yeah, right.
When the fat guy sings, it's over.
Oh. No, go ahead.
Bobby didn't sing it.
They didn't even get one fucking joke out. Let him tell it. Go ahead.
This is the act anyway.
This is it anyway. It's
Go
not.
ahead. Go ahead.
Anyway. Yeah, go ahead. So like I was saying, you ever see a fat guy go jogging? It looks painful, you know? It's one of these fat guys with confidence.
I don't like fat guys with confidence.
No.
It's annoying.
They say like things like, I make it work for me. It's like you don't have muscular dystrophy.
He's going to drop 55 pounds.
Yeah, that's it. Go ahead.
You guys know you have tits, right? Both of you?
I'm a pudgy guy. I'm not talking about me. I'm not a fat guy with confidence.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting.
I'm doing this.
I know it because I'm not getting hard for nothing.
You sit next to your wife.
I'd rather step over her and fuck your nose.
Fuck. Jesus. Why would you fuck my nose?
You need
two
massive
blue pills for that.
Because it looks like a big vagina.
This is the worst tag team match.
Tight.
Take it home, boys.
Oh, man.
The big joke.
Where do we go from here?
Did anyone back go wrestle when you were kids?
Unemployment office.
Oh, big closer. Hopefully it's the same that Kurt Cobain closed with.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Great reference.
Big grunge fan. The ferry ride home to Staten Island's going to suck that.
Oh, my God.
It always does.
I drove here, Shuli. I mean,
How did that shark get on board?
I did drive past 3 bridges. Yeah. Gonna drive past there later. Yeah.
So you guys don't like pedophilia, right?
No.
Hey, speak for yourself, pal.
Well, I think they're divided.
No, there's no divide and conquer. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Don't ruin this.
Fuck, why you gotta go after me?
No, because they fucking turn me. They turn me against
Because I pronounce conquer worse than Rich Voss?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Shut the fuck up. Now you're embarrassing us.
This is it right here. This is it.
Excuse me. Is one of you a puppet?
The Sklar's never did this.
That's it. All right.
Greg and Rob, everybody.
Thank you.
Oh, man, I love it.
Oh, how bad do I want to smother the brothers?
Greg and Rob, everybody.
Greg and Rob. I must have watched The Godfather 1,000 times, and I never knew that Fredo was twins. It's fucking amazing. I love those guys. They're in the Busters.
Do you think they're at home in the day going, tonight's the night where I kill?
No.
Do you really think that
they're at the auto shop saying that during the day, not at home?
This fucking ride home for them has got to be the long. Like they're gonna.
You really? What do you mean?
What I'm saying, because I live with it with Bonnie. The drive home.
Your brother?
Yeah, where one of us is like, I killed. And you have to be like, oh, shut up.
She's looking hot tonight. I'm telling you.
You guys ready for the next big comedian, huh?
Are you mad?
You got
You
more-
seem like you're not having fun tonight.
No. I'm just, just seeing the way the show's going. But, no, I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast tonight. It's a good night.
Are we being too nice?
No, yeah, you are. You guys have been a little too helpful tonight.
My left leg's asleep.
And so's half your audience.
Not bad.
They didn't give it what that deserved, Rich.
Yeah,
that's all right. That's good.
But the thing is, we're sharing an audience
Neither
with
did
them.
you, Bonnie.
What?
I said neither did you. You said that he didn't get what it deserved. Yeah, right. We can all learn. We're all here to learn.
I gotta fake it at home. I'm not gonna fake it here.
Our next comedian is a New York City tour guide. He spent 30 years getting mistaken for Josh Adam Myers on the goddamn Comedy Jam, and he is an intern for the Bennington Show. It's Marcus Hook!
Marcus Hook!
What's up? Fucking thing sucks. I've been doing some reading lately, guys. I've been really getting my reading on, and
Not about how to take the mic out of the stand.
I got to tell you though, I started reading a lot recently. I figured I'd start with a good source, so I went with the bottom of Snapple caps. You can get a lot of good info from the bottom of those Snapple caps. I saw one the other day. It said pandas get 98% of their calories a year from bamboo. 98%. What the hell's the other 2%? What are the pandas just sitting around and one day the dad's like, guys, we've been eating bamboo for the last 6 months. Take the filet mignon out of the freezer.
40-something years old and you're still an intern? Where did it go wrong? Don't come back. Just go.
I try to do lots of reading. And I don't want to read the news.
Excuse me. I just want to tell you you're doing great.
Thank you.
And I really feel like you are a panda. And go ahead.
I'm actually an otter, as Gail will tell you. Except a straight one, ironically. Anyway, like I was saying.
Do your eyebrows and pubic hair connect?
We'll get to my hair.
I can't wait.
This set will not get canceled like your FX show did, though. As I was saying, I've been trying to read the news.
I have other things.
I've been trying to read the news a lot lately, and
the train ride over.
I'm going to do better than when Voss followed the president on Marin, too, by the way. No good? All right.
No.
Wait, what?
Listen, I've been trying to read the news a lot, and I've been getting information, and this election is driving me fucking crazy, I got to tell you. But you got to say something about our current president. His term's done soon, but admit it. He made our country post-racial. You got to give him credit. We're post-racial now. Think about it. Whenever you think of something racist, what's the first thing you do? You post it on the internet. We did it. We're post-racial. Thanks, Barack.
No, I take my sheet off and I go to bed.
I want to talk about the news because if you are following the news right now, you must know that it's a terrible time. It's a terrible time to have a specific first name. Can you imagine walking into a meeting on your first day at work and you have to introduce yourself to everybody? You go, "Nice to meet you, everybody. My name is Isis." Holy shit! Get the fuck away from me, lady. Isis. You can call me Isil if you prefer. What's with Isis? I don't get it.
And you wonder why he's still an intern at age 40.
What's with ISIS? You join ISIS, you go to fight in Iraq or Syria, you fucking pray and you do all this holy stuff, and then you blow yourself up and you die. What happens?
You got to stop. You got to stop when they rape.
You had the timing of the Times Square bomber.
Speaking of being bombed, you go bomb, you blow yourself up, you go to heaven, you get 72 virgins.
Oh my God.
Hey,
72.
Can these guys get like a book on comedy at the end of the show?
72 virgins.
My only requirement is that you're funnier than my mom.
We're going to talk about my mom in a second, but I want to talk about these 72 virgins.
I hope it's funny.
You get blown up, you go to heaven, and you have 72 virgins. That sounds like hell to me. I mean, what are you going to do with 72 virgins? They don't know how to do any of the fun stuff. You know what I mean?
Speaking of hell.
Yeah.
Guys.
And neither do you.
Guys, this is a premise I've never heard before. So could you shut up and let me hear what you're
I just want to say.
9/11.
Yeah.
You know, if the deal was that
you have anything on Pearl Harbor?
If the deal was you could get 72
His
porno
newest bit
sluts,
was Snapple caps.
I might convert to that religion. Now, if I did
Yes,
convert,
I'm 40 now, but I've been writing this since I was 17. How dare you?
if I did convert to Islam,
The people on the bus loved it.
Guys, let's talk Haley's Comet, right?
if I did convert to Islam,
Guys, Elvis died.
my mom would not be too happy.
And so was he.
I got a Jewish mother. You guys heard of
You're
these
a
Jewish
Jew?
mothers? I'm a Jew. You get hair. You surprised a Jew with hair like this? It's happened before. But my Jewish mother. I know you're.
Oh, wait, is this the hair stuff we were waiting for?
That's it. I'm there. I made it. My Jewish mother. I'm sure you're thinking.
Stuff, he's combining it.
Oh, fuck.
Nice mashup, dude.
I'm sure you're thinking she sounds like. Oh, honey. What do you? How could you convert to Islam? You're betraying our people. You know what? Not all Jewish mothers sound like that. There are Jews outside of places besides New York, Florida, and Israel. My mom sounds like this. When I was 12, she would be like, "You better go upstairs and do your bloody bar mitzvah homework. You're gonna make us look like fools in front of the rabbi. You schmuck. Your father's not a schmendrick. He didn't teach." I have a British Jewish mother. Have you heard of this?
Yeah, we got it.
Have you heard of this?
And you should have her do this bit with her accent. It might be funnier.
British Jewish mother. It was very confusing growing up.
She's not British, she's Yiddish.
I did not know whether to stop brushing my teeth or become a bad tipper, I'll tell you.
Oh, you know what?
That's never a good sign when they go to take their shit in the middle of your joke.
You know, not everything is terrible for me at the moment. Some friends of mine came up to me the other day. They were very happy. They were like, "Hey, Marcus," and this is the man speaking. He goes, "We're pregnant." I was like, "What? Congratulations." Thank you. What do you mean we're pregnant? We're pregnant? You ever hear couples say this? We're pregnant?
No, we haven't, you fucking... Yes, we have.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, what I said...
Every premise you've said, we fucking heard.
I wish this bell was a gun.
You know what
He's like,
what I said...
But to be fair, he's like, I'm going to do it a little differently. I'm not going to make it funny.
Yeah. Marcus, everybody. Marcus.
Holy fuck.
You're just going to cut him off.
He doesn't know how to get it in the stand.
It's like watching Evening at the Improv.
You're just going to cut it off before the big gym membership closer thing is done? You're an asshole.
You ever been in a Blockbuster?
That fucking Nixon.
What's the deal with that tracking knob on the VCR? Am I right, everybody?
You ever go through a drive-thru and hear...
So you're saying work on the material a little bit, guys?
I'm saying throw yourself off a bridge.
Work harder as an intern. He's not that fucking good there either. Well, that actually got a groan. Like people want him to do well as an intern.
Hey, but Ron, don't you guys kind of feel like weird asking like a 40-year-old person, "Hey, go do this"? As in it, you know what I mean?
No. I'm always with submissives. That's my fucking thing. Oh, I gotta take Fez off.
What's going on?
Is that for submissive?
What does that mean?
You know, oh, there's no way you would know what that fucking means. Let you look in the mirror.
Oh, that sounds mean. That sounds mean.
No, it's a good thing. It's like a dominant and submissive.
Oh,
which, yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Now you gotta explain dominant to him.
Yeah, I know. You know,
folks, like when you hit me.
Yeah, break it down.
Okay, start listening. Fucking, you know, I can see if you burn the dinner once, but 3 times.
Oh, talk about original.
Oh shit! Women, huh? Women.
I know. Do they edit any of this?
I know when it's ready because I look for the smoke.
What did you say, Rich?
Do they edit this?
Yeah, we're going to put laughs in after your lines. It's going to be great.
Oh.
See how I turned around to come back?
That was so fucking good.
You didn't walk in. You skipped into it with your faggoty hat, too.
You know.
Oh, Jesus.
That hat is his best quality.
Ladies and gentlemen, our last
contestant of the night.
Thank God.
Oh, this is
Thank
going so
God.
well.
And let me tell you something. I still think it's wide open to win this thing. I do.
There's a win. What do they get?
Not self-esteem.
A hug? Yeah.
Hopefully not
Therapy.
from you.
Gail, let's bring up our last guest of the evening.
All right, so our final guest once spent 2 days hanging a picture at his previous job at WNEW. He currently works as a vibe manager at the Hard Rock Cafe in Times Square. It's Black Girl Douglas! Black Girl!
Wow.
It's Black Girl!
Wow.
All right, calm down, calm the hell down, calm.
Fucking hey. How's it going, man?
You recognize this guy from the hood?
No, it's I haven't seen him since he moved to obscurity.
Hi, Earl. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, any black people here? Anybody? No? Oh, well, one. Oh, okay. Wow, I got hot lights on me. I'm surrounded by a bunch of white people. Man, I feel like I'm in Tulsa.
Great start.
You're not as ashy as you used to be.
Really? Just want to thank the esteemed panel of great comedians here.
Oh, I fucking love this guy.
And Voss.
Oh, and Voss. Good one. That was a good one. He said he'd like to. Oh, I hate you, Voss. Fucking pay attention.
My hearing.
Well, it's not our fault. You're old. Get a fucking hearing aid. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Earl.
All right, any football fans here? Football fans?
Anybody like water?
Yeah. NFL's taking a big hit. Ratings are down, and they're trying to figure out how to, juice up the ratings. I think they should just be truthful in advertising. We have a game one of the doubleheader features the New England Cheaters facing the Pittsburgh Rapists. Game two.
Or maybe just everybody stands for the national anthem.
Rapists' lives matter.
You look like a retarded Denzel Washington.
Really? They don't say retarded.
It's so weird. Like, this guy could be like 31 or 75. Like, you don't know. You have no idea what his age is.
I know. I can't. Let him go.
And we should get rid of the Thursday night games for any reason than to get rid of those uniforms. Let's get rid of the uniforms. The uniforms, they were designed by either one of two people. They were designed by the gay guy who got beat up by the football team, or the fat chick who didn't get any love from the captain. So
I can't do this to Earl. I can't do it to him.
What, dude? What? What
just
can't you do?
Nothing negative, because I
love Earl too, but we got to steer him down the right path in life. God forbid he keeps this comedy thing up. Was that was the joke, right?
Oh, I didn't finish the joke.
Oh, yeah. Please. Oh, please do. Please.
No, because they got even. They clearly got even.
Yeah.
For not being. Never mind.
When you played Benson,
8 people get it.
At least this TV show reference was in color as opposed to, what was it, Car 54 reference you made earlier?
So on Dragnet.
Yeah, Dragnet. That's what it was.
I thought you were being racist. That's where I am. That's who I live with.
Yeah. You didn't see me and Bonnie move our money to our sock? Come on.
My money.
Voss said my money. Oh, shit.
She's doing a lot better than me, believe me.
Why are you going to fucking
man.
ruin
I'm sure
everything?
you're strapped with something, so go ahead and do your thing.
No. I was just going to let them work it out.
No, go ahead, buddy. Do your thing. Yep, you're dressed to impress.
You're dressed for your own funeral.
Let's go, buddy. Do the other joke, bro. You got it.
And 1 week to the election. Thank you, sweet Jesus. Rosie the Robot versus Ronald McDonald. Okay, what are we going to do?
Edgy, Earl. That's fucking edgy shit, man.
They may,
Loving it.
They may shut this shit down right now, Ron.
Yeah.
You know, this is not going to fly.
As fucking edgy as Shuli's head.
I mean, I got it, but I didn't. Have you ever felt that, Bonnie?
What did
Come on, Earl.
Hey,
do
Earl,
your
Stay
thing.
out there, Earl. Go ahead.
Earl, we'll take it from here. No, go ahead.
Get back into your political stuff, Earl. It's fucking working.
Was it Ronald McDonald? Let me try to help you remember.
Yeah, and Betsy the Robot. Come on, let's do it.
Well, but you might have the first president to spend the first 100 days in federal court.
All right.
You know, one's up on rape charges, one's up on ethics charges, one's up on rape charges.
There's 3?
He said rape twice because he likes rape. Remember?
Oh,
it was in his stats.
I might start crying. I feel like I want to cry.
Go with it, Earl. Political stuff.
Yeah.
Stay on that shit. Stay on that fucking shit, Earl.
No, I'm just saying. No, boss wants to cry. Won't be the first
man.
time.
Stay on the fucking man.
No,
Go ahead. Stay on that
I'll
shit.
do that.
Stick to
Stay
your
on the
guns,
man.
Earl.
Yeah. Rage against the machine, brother. Go ahead.
Come on, buddy. Work it out, buddy.
Oh, I wish
Go
you were
for it.
doing this set with a hoodie in Florida.
Jesus.
Oh, Mark,
You know
was that
what?
too mean?
Yes.
It's fucking comedy. Don't look at. Was that mean?
No.
It's comedy, not comedy. Earl, what do you got? Huh? Not you deaf fucking old man.
Come on, Earl.
Can Sirius get a fucking hearing aid for the next time we do this?
Okay.
Get back in your political shit, Earl.
Come on, Earl.
I like how we still don't know who you're voting for.
Unfortunately, you're voting white this year, Earl, no matter what you do.
Come on, use that left hand, Earl.
Yeah.
Here it comes. Come on,
Can't
flip it
hang
around.
They can't hang with comedians.
Come on, let's get into it. Go, come on.
Come on, Earl.
No, but with the election coming up, we.
What the fuck is that? Why are your hands? What are you
Let
doing?
him do
I don't know what
it.
to do with my hands. What am I going to do?
I don't know, but fuck, you're gonna take out Shuli's poor eye.
It's like a black Mike Boschetti over here with his hands. I'm sorry.
All right, here you go. You got it. Go ahead.
Oh, it's one of my pockets.
I want to hear it because usually I find political material goes over my head. So this
Not
is
this
right
time.
in.
So does my cum.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What is wrong with you?
Why did
She made a nice,
Why do you act like you
a
shoot
nice
cum?
ironic joke.
You drip cum, okay?
You drip. Boss, did she say that you drip cum?
Yes. If I want it on my face, I've got to position myself under his dick.
It's like Cirque du Soleil.
Like a bad faucet. That's not good.
Voss's cum comes out like Nicorette gum.
Hey, Earl's here.
Sorry. Very sorry. Sorry, buddy. Ron, I apologize. We can edit that, right?
Yeah. We'll take it out.
All right. Come on,
So,
Earl.
Earl, what were you saying? Ladies love to go shopping? Was that it?
Earl,
Did your mother hit you with toys?
this is your big
Ron
closer.
just gets more and more mean as the night goes.
Come on, Earl.
Bring it up. Thelma and Louise this shit and drive this joke right off the
Go
cliff.
ahead, Earl.
Let's go.
You got it? Where you plus size girls at? Come on, Earl. Let's fucking bring that shit in. I love it.
Ladies, eat a donut.
Do a
Come
bit
on.
about pop locking so Rich
Yeah.
can relate over here from the hood.
Tell us how your mother hit you with a switch.
Oh shit!
Bet she made him go get it.
Don't make me axe you again.
I might not be able to be a part of this.
I know. Please edit out the hoodie thing.
Don't do that.
That's gone.
Don't do
That's the
that. Nobody will hear that, Reg.
It's the
Don't do that
bumper
during
for the
show,
show.
dummy. Because now they have to edit that.
You know what? I'm also going to edit out how cum drips out of your cock, too. I don't want that in there. I don't want that in there.
I want people to know.
Where you at, Earl? Come on. Get back into it, buddy.
Wait.
Yep. Here we go.
What do you got, big man?
Last joke.
No, stretch.
That's his nickname.
That's what my T-shirts do. Fat joke to me. It was to me.
And your living room.
Tomorrow, Earl has to...
How did you bomb on my bomb?
Tomorrow, Earl's going outside and fucking standing in a field and scaring away white crows. It took me that long to get to it because he's like a black scarecrow. Edit that out.
I like the wrong guy.
And save that laugh to put in for the Voss jokes.
Wow!
Directing from here. Go ahead, Earl. Take
Come
us
on,
home.
Earl. Take us home.
What are you saying, bitch?
You can't mess with a pro-Trump joke at this point.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Come on, Earl.
Take us home.
Come on, Earl. Table 12 needs busing. Hurry up. Come on.
Oh.
That's
Too
racist.
much, Shuli.
I'm just trying to join in. That's all.
No, you do tap dancing, then you do busing.
Oh,
you
sorry.
don't.
Jesus.
I thought it was begging, tap dancing, then bussing.
Busing is last, anyway.
What about water fountains?
Water fountain.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Please,
Are you
I
coming
can't
out of the
be a part
closet?
this show. I can't be a
You
part of
guys
it.
suddenly sounded like Family Feud over
Ron,
there.
put the hoodie joke back in. Take out drinking fountains now, please. Thank you.
Come on, Earl. Let's go. Bitches make you crazy, Earl. Let's do this.
All right.
Jesus.
Thanksgiving's coming up, and that means, of course, the awkward family dinner.
Shit.
Oh. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
That's my turkey.
Some deep fried turkey.
All right, let's go.
Deep fried everything.
So what's going on with Thanksgiving?
And the interracial Thanksgiving dinners are always really
shit.
interesting.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Earl.
No, he didn't.
being the black guy at the white Thanksgiving dinner was always interesting because you're sitting across and you see the parents and the father's looking at you and he's thinking, man, what is he doing to my daughter? What is he doing to my daughter? And then the mom's looking at you and she's like, I can only imagine what he could do to me.
Oh.
Wait.
All right. Earl, everybody. Fucking all the white bitches. Earl. Earl.
I'm black girl, a genuine lazy bum. I'll always make it through hard times at any W. Then one day some lame brains came and took O&A away. And at the age of 33, I felt like I was carrying the weight of the whole station on my
That was Black Earl, everybody. That was a legend.
Wow.
Let's hear it for everybody that was up here on stage tonight. Is there a lot of bravery?
And big thank you to the entire bank, to Rich, to Bonnie, to Bobby, to Shuli, to Liz and Noam, to Christine. Thank you so much.
We'll see you next time, Comedy 101. Take care.
You can get my CD on iTunes or Amazon.